Let's talk about this soft life idea. This has been going on since last year when it comes to this soft life.
Do not soft life yourself into debt. You do not have the same bank account that your favorite social media influencer.
Be careful with falling trapped to social media soft life that you don't actually embody the embodiment of what soft energy looks like.
In the comments there, we're going to have two types of people. The first people that are completely and totally going to disagree with me and say, you know what, Lucy, that is not something that you should be talking about. And you're going to have another group of people who are going to be like, finally someone is talking about this soft life toxic kind of era. And it's also ironic because I'm drinking matcha, and matcha is kind of associated to soft life, but we're going to talk about it because I am personally tired of anything to do with the soft life kind of era. So the soft life is sort of like you do the bare minimum and let somebody else do the rest for you, or let your boyfriend or your husband or whatever it is do the rest for you, like fill in that gap, like literally be in this era whereby you're so feminine that you do nothing and let somebody else do that for you. People have got to an extent of confusing what soft life is to working hard. Like people have become lazier and lazier and lazier because of the idea of like, I'm living my soft girl era. I'm living that era whereby I'm being a soft girl. Now there is a particular video that I watched, and this lady was saying that I am no longer getting into arguments or fighting with my girls or engaging into certain conversations because I'm living in my soft girl era. Here's a clip.
I'm in a soft girl era now, and so I don't want to argue. So if we can't communicate properly, I'ma just, cause all that ghetto rah-rah shit, I'm tired. I can't.
Now for me in that particular video, it's just like I say that is emotional intelligence. It's got nothing to do with soft girl era. It's all about emotional intelligence. You can actively say what you want to say, have your opinion heard and met and listened to in a very good way, using your emotional intelligence and saying your point, like saying, you know what, this is what I'm saying and this is why it is. This soft life trend has led to so much pressure when it comes to men because they have to provide in order for the girl or whoever they are with to live this soft life kind of life. I personally like the soft life in this aspect of like, yes, the soft life is very beautiful because we have to take care of ourselves. You have to take care of yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to kind of like be in an era whereby you're like, you know what, let me be a little bit softer with myself. That is what the soft life should be, softer with my own self, and stop having that masculine shield all over me and say, you know what, cut the masculine shield all the time. Let me allow my feminine, softness of myself to come through. But this soft life has created an environment whereby people are borrowing a lot of money. People are getting into debt. People are living unrealistic lives because they want this soft girl era. And I don't blame you to some extent, because every single time you go on the internet, you see a girl wearing an aesthetically pleasing dress. Maybe she's running in a field of flowers or doing whatever it is, or going on a holiday and taking all those holiday pictures. And now it's like designer things have become something that everybody can access. In the era before, we used to aspire to have something Gucci, Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and when anyone bought something that was Chanel or Louis Vuitton or all that, we were so extremely excited, like, oh my god, that is my goal and aim. Now everybody is holding one, fake or real, it doesn't matter. Everybody is kind of like having one, and lots of people are aspiring to have that because that is the soft life. It has sold people to go in so much debt. It has sold so many women to neglect responsibilities, things that they have to do, like working hard being a normal thing, which is so not good. There is something that Lori Harvey said. Let me just put the clip here.
Just remember that you're the prize always.
Say that one more time.
Just remember that you are the prize.
Yeah.
Yes, you got her right. She said you are the prize. Never forget that you are the prize. I think that is what the soft life should always be. You should always remember that soft life about yourself. And what I want to emphasize when it comes to this soft life thing is that for me, I interpret soft life as understanding your value and your worth as a woman and living in that, remembering what your value is, remembering who you are as a person, and living in that kind of standard. Now I go through TikTok and I see so many videos of women saying, I'm tired of being this independent woman, I'm tired of being that kind of person. That is the person that we kind of say tap into that soft life, kind of life, and enjoy that way of living. Now it has become very toxic because soft life has made people acquire a new identity. Like, people are an identity of a certain way that they speak, they talk, they behave, they articulate themselves, because they're trying to live the soft life. Like, someone has forgotten their roots and who they are as an authentic person because of living that soft life sort of girl. We all becoming so glowy in our faces, like having matte makeup is not something that now is normalized. Like, having normal things and wearing normal clothes and just being your normal self is not something that is now normalized, because we're all trying to live the soft girl that wears everything beige, everything white, everything no color. Like, people are going away from the pinks, the reds, the purples, the greens, and all that kind of thing, and we forget there is something called color coding. Some people look better with colors and stuff like that. Fillers are becoming worse, and changing body parts, and whatever it is, bigger things, bigger hip, whatever it is, hips, lips, everything now you can change it, has become now a norm. Having that kind of glazed donut by Hailey Bieber that she put, which I personally say that I every single day look like a glazed donut, even before this, but I didn't have to use her products to look like a glazed donut, which I'm kind of like, publicity and marketing helped, but you don't have to actually buy the products to look like a glazed donut. I glow, and I say that a lot of people say that to me, and I see it as well, that my skin is glowing and all those kind of things glow. It's not because I used her products. So that soft girl kind of era is not thing. I've always been a girl that has had like a glowy sort of face, because that's what I've always wanted. You can look far back to my pictures to I don't know how many years ago. I never wore matte, because matte was not something that was for me. Matte makeup, I always wanted like to glow and to let my skin like have that healthiness within its own self. But I'm not ranting about my own self and who I am. I'm just coming here to say that we have put so much pressure on now the youth, the society, and everyone, from that girl to soft girl, that now this has become very toxic. It's eating up the generation, it's eating up our identity, it's eating up what we call ourselves. We are having a new identity of something that we shouldn't have. I don't condone the soft girl era. I don't look down on it at all. But the way in which it's being interpreted or looked at is so different. And you're finding people who are older trying to fit in, trying to do at the soft girl era. And I'm just like, nope. This cannot be happening. This literally cannot be happening. I talk about things like self-love and taking care of yourself and glowing up and being softer and journaling and things like that, which are absolutely beautiful, that I think that every single girl or every single human being should actually do, in a way, to have a time to themselves. But changing your whole entire bedroom to be white and I don't know, brown or whatever it is, drinking matcha. Okay, let's talk about the topic about the matcha thing. So I have been drinking matcha for the last 6 to 7 years, okay? I drink matcha. Give me a second. As you can see, I personally make my own sort of matcha at home, because I generally love matcha. I've been taking it for a long time. But now, when I even drink matcha or hold a cup full of matcha, I just feel like everybody thinks I'm part of like that trend, that thing of whereby everyone is drinking matcha. Like, you don't even like matcha, you don't even enjoy matcha, you don't like the taste of it. But because everybody is doing the soft life girl thing, everyone is posting about the new latest matcha. There is a new matcha that has come out that has like strawberry and mango and all those kind of things, and I'm just like, if you go down to the value of what matcha is and why matcha is taken and where it comes from, and it's a form of green tea and now it's drunk, you're putting too much sugar in this and it's just so bad. Anyways, I'm not the one to talk about sugar because I love a bit of sweets here and there, but that's the thing. Like, we've got into that era that even drinking this, I'm just like, everyone is like, how does it taste like? How is it? It is beautiful, but if you understand the benefits of it, then it's good. It's not about me living a soft life. It's me understanding why I love matcha and what it does for my body, that kind of thing. So we're getting into the era whereby we are identifying as the rich people. Like, we're now identifying like Kylie Jenner, like the people that we used to watch, and we're not identifying as them. We want to be on private jets. And I'm just like, they are studios whereby it can make you look like you're on a private jet. And I'm just like, why do we have to live that kind of life? The pressure on the youth and the people is so bad. You find someone on the street being uncomfortably cold, wearing a crop top with a belly button all out, in the name of soft life. You find girls under the age of 16, 15, 14, having nails that are as long as hair, having a full skincare routine. What is your business as a 12-year-old girl having a full scare routine? You're using retinol, you're using glycolic acid, you're using hyaluronic acid. All your face needs is a bit of moisturizer. Yes, you might be having breakouts and stuff here and there, but your skin is still growing. You are still growing. Like, moisturize, love yourself, and enjoy life as being a teenager. What business are you having doing a full skincare routine? You have a morning routine, you have a nighttime routine. Like, what business do you have doing that? Like, your body hasn't yet formed. A girl is talking about a nose job that she wants to do because she doesn't love her nose at the age of 13 and 14. You haven't fully grown. Like, your bones are still fragile. Like, until you get to the age of 26, 27 or almost 30, then you can start changing your body. But you can't change a body that hasn't fully formed yet. You don't know how you're gonna look like at the age of 18, 19, 20, 21. I used to be like very, very skinny and very, very curvy. But over time, I am not, but I am okay. And my curves that have become thicker. Like, I've just become a thicker sort of lady. Not in that aspect, but you can check my Instagram and see the kind of thickness I'm talking about. Which is my body growing. And I didn't know I would be this person now that I'm now 30 years old. But anyways, the area that I want to talk about is that a lot of people are doing things that they don't enjoy. The soft life is not sustainable. But a girl that takes care of herself and, takes care of her nails, understands her responsibilities, her finances, her money, taking time out for herself, that is a girl that is understanding soft life. But soft life is not sustainable. It is not at all. And we need to just kind of like let it go and let it breathe. Let's stop labeling things like soft girl or that girl, which is not absolutely really, really helpful. I want more conversations with ladies and women who are talking about ways in which they are helping themselves, taking care of themselves, rather than ways in which they are kind of like living this soft girl. Like, you do the bare minimum expecting somebody else to fill in the gap. Like we're becoming lazy. Like, we're becoming like AI. That's what we're doing. Like, we're becoming robots. We're making our own selves robots even before AI makes us robots, which is like mind-blowing. It's not a sustainable life. It's not something that I would encourage anyone to sort of do. But I would say, embrace yourself and who you are, and identify yourself for what you are and what you feel, and that would absolutely help. Because I find it very toxic, and I find it like it's not something that we should carry on and even live. But anyways, I do have videos about how to glow up, how to be confident woman, book reading and all those kind of things that can elevate you to become very intelligent. Me, a soft girl is a girl that takes care of her mind, her brain, her body, her everything, and her soul, without thinking that someone needs to come and do that for them. Like, they need to just do the bare minimum. A man has to come and fill in. I'm ranting so much, and this video should have ended some minutes ago, but I'm gonna end it here and just say, what do you think about this soft girl sort of era? That girl sort of era is still going on, and yeah, what do you think? Like, because people are eating salads, they don't even enjoy salads. People are writing in journals and you don't even like journal. I've made it very open that I'm not a girl that journals. I don't like journaling because when I was growing up, we didn't use computers. We used to write down every single aspect of our work. And when I was growing up, like all our subjects, we used to handwrite it. So I'm not a fan of handwriting all the time. I don't enjoy it. And that's just me. So I can't do a soft girl. I'll be lying to you. I do have a journal, which is just an affirmation one, which is a 5-minute one. I just literally write what I want the day to be, and that's it. No, my thoughts and my mind. I find a different way to do that. But people are doing things that they don't actually enjoy because you can't sustain it. Let's just stop it. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you think about the soft girl sort of era and what you kind of interpret it to be. Because I may be wrong and I may be looking at it like an old person, or you may be like, I'm too old to, but that's okay. So let me know down in the comments. Tell me which kind of person you are, the one that has a very strong opinion or the one that is like, yes, I am here for this. This is so toxic. But yeah, I'm now so tired of it because it's tiring and I'm tired. And I bet there's someone out there who is tired like me. Anyways, have a lovely day and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. What am I doing? Bye-bye. Like that. It's meant to be like a queen. Bye-bye. Anyways, bye-bye.